Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at the Coachman launch, and in this video I'm going to be looking at the laser range for 2026. There are some changes and there is a new 8-foot wide single axle 4-berth model, so I'll show you that as we go. There's 7 layouts in the range for 2026. We've got 3 of them here, so we'll make our way around them. Now, if you're familiar with laser, there are single axle and twin axle models. I'll explain them as we go and about the Xtra and the XL. So what do we need to know? Well, laser, if you're familiar with the Coachman range, you will know that we have Acadia, then VIP, then laser, then Lusso. So laser is pretty much at the top of their range. Let's make a start on the laser 855, and this is the Xtra model. Now, what Coachman did last year is, instead of having the XL models with the solar panel and the self-level included, they made the models extras. You can still, if you want the XL pack, have that fitted when you order your Caravan and have the self-levelling and the solar fitted. I don't know how much that will be for the 2026 season, but I believe for 2025 it was just under £4,000 to add that. The prices for the new range will be released after summer. Right, so the front of the laser, this is an 8-foot wide Caravan. It's on the Alco chassis and you will get ATC as standard. Get the 3 windows and the big sunroof that Coachman use. This always lets loads of light in. It's a brilliant feature. At the front, there's 2 lockers here. The Xtra name, so you'll know that that is the Xtra 8-foot wide laser Caravan. Let's go down the near side now. We have got some new graphics, decals for 2026. I like this. What they've done, they've brought in this red colour and it's complemented by the grey. It gets lighter as you go along. And then you also have the silver sides as well. This Caravan really does stand out, but it is a premium top of the range Caravan. You will get the whale gas barbecue point, your electric hookup point, and then coming down, as you can see, this model is the twin axle here on the 855. So continuing down, let's have a look around the back. So at the back, we don't particularly have any changes for 2026. We've still got the Coachman name. Due to this layout, there's a window at the back. I'll put a link down here so you can look at all the layouts on the website. Coachman badge Xtra again. And then coming down the off side, there is storage lockers. This is where you can see the toilet flush filling point and the toilet cassette point. The vents for the tower fridge and freezer. And what you will get, as well as an aerial up on the roof, you'll also get a service light. So if on a night time or it's dark, you've got to come out and you've got to do the water, you literally turn this light on and you can see what you're actually doing here. You'll see the vent there for the Alder. All the Coachman Caravans have Alder wet central heating. Right, let's have a venture inside and take a look at this layout. So as we go in, we'll see a nice bin here in the door. And then on this, we have the L shape. Now, on laser range, there is a number of different layouts. So if you don't want the wraparound, you can get the bench seats. We can see here the colour scheme for the 2026 season. I'll just show you some of the scatter cushions because I know you always like it when I wave a scatter cushion at you. But you can see the fabric choice there, the curtains, the solid wall, and then here we have some lighter trim. The cupboard doors that are now angled in. If I just open one, you can see what I mean. So instead of coming outwards and taking headroom, we have this slight inward. Coming around the wall space, this big sunroof that I mentioned before. The television wall as well, which is popular with some people, not others, but if you like a TV wall, there you go. And then into the kitchen. Coachman always deliver a fantastic kitchen. What you do find though is the worktops are always quite a good height, as you can see here on me. Really good height. You always get these flaps as well for additional worktop space, which is great. The splashback here, incorporating the copper colour there. And then coming along, there's the extractor fan. Gloss finish and the black, matte black handles here. If I open these up, one thing you'll notice as well if you do come to look at a laser Caravan is the hinges have a nice sliding mechanism. They're not sort of almost like a solid fixed mechanism. They've got a slide to them. I don't know if you can see that in operation. As I open that up, it slides out and then goes back in flush. Really nice solid mechanism. You will get an electric plate, 3 gas burners, gas grill, gas oven, and then banks of storage. And under here, there's the slide out as well that you definitely want to be looking for when you're looking at new models at this price point. There we go, nice and solid. Close that. Now over here, more storage here. Russell Hobbs microwave. You've got a USB and USB-C charger. There's then a Thetford tower fridge and freezer. This is great to see, loads of capacity in these. And in a big twin axle caravan, you do want a lot of storage, I think, in these sort of utilities. Now it's interesting as well because this is a 4-berth model, but whether it be used by couples or families, completely up to you. Now moving along, the darker wood, this feels very expensive, and it's nice to move back here. I'll close this door so you can see the finish on it, and then you can come through and have a look back here. So Laser for 2026, we have the shower cubicle, the beautiful finish on the back, this nice black surround as well, the black shower itself giving a real quality feel. We'll do the washroom on the way back, but we'll move into the bedroom space. Now there's a number of different layouts, so it depends on the style of bed you want and where in the bedroom you want it. Again, I'll put a link to all the layouts so you can check them out. But we can see here the dark wood finish. Here there's somewhere for us to already hang our television if we want to watch telly back here. The mirror, the flooring as well, mention the flooring. So all the Coachman Caravans for 2026 have this beautiful new herringbone light, say natural oak finish flooring. This is on all of them, really nice. So it just gives you an idea of the feel. This bed does pull out, obviously it's retracted at the moment. So yes, right, let's carry on. So bring you around here, and this is the washroom for the 2026 model. Again, the dark wood, the Thetford toilet, you can see the sink in there, and you will also get the radiator, part of the Alder wet central heating system. And that window, it is a frosted window, so people are able to see in when you're in there. Beautiful finish. Coachman always do incredibly well, as far as I'm concerned, on kitchens and the bathrooms. Right, let's venture on to our next model. So moving along, we're going to go into the Laser 575. Now this one is a single axle. Again, it's 8 feet wide, it's 4 berths. You can have the Excel pack fitted if you want the self-levelling. This is obviously on the Alco as well with the ATC. So externally, you're going to get the whale barbecue point, and under there, you can see just here, if I show you that, a plug socket as well, so you can use that outside as well as your gas barbecue point. So the benefit of these electric hookups, or plug sockets I should call them, outside, is if you're wanting to plug electrical devices in, or you want to watch television in the awning that's running off Wi-Fi or something like that, you can do that. Coming down, we can just see the single axle over the twin. Got the silver sides and the graphics as well, this red and the grey. This is nice. Like this finish. Let's have a look around the rear. So on this one, because of the layout, we don't have the window, so we can see the solid back on here, Coachman, Xtra, and the big badge as well. Right, let's head off down the offside. So the offside of the 575, we can see that here again with that single axle. We have our whale water filling point and the vent again for the Alder. You will get the aerial as well across the range. Right, let's go take a look inside at the 575. So coming in, you can expect fly screens around all your windows and blinds as well in here. So into this lounge, so instead of an L shape, this one has got the more traditional facing sofa seats here. You can see the headroom that we're going to be getting in the Laser. The light colour again, and again it gives you that feeling of being light and bright. The kitchen, the folding flap, you can see that here. This kitchen is on the off side. The Thetford oven and grill, your microwave, and again a big tower fridge and freezer. This is a slightly different one, it's an all-in-one. This is about 142 litre capacity. This is one of my favourites, as you may well know if you watch the channel quite a lot. Really good fridge and freezer. There is a privacy screen that's going to come and catch on here, so you're going to separate these areas. So this one has a transverse island bed as well, the 575. This is up against the near side wall. Again, it does pull out. When it's retracted though, you can see the amount of space that you've got to move around and also get changed. Until you buy a caravan, you don't realise how important some of these things are. And it's only when you bought it, you realise that it wasn't quite what you thought. So this is important: floor space, space to get dressed and changed. You will get the wardrobes on this model, the lockers over the bed, these lovely LED black lights and the USB charger in there as well. That's very nice. A little bit of sort of the laser badge there just to identify it. The 2 headboards, and then back here we have our all-in-one shower room. Now this is nice again, so that nice new wood flooring going through, complementing the black darker wood, sorry. You have the large style mirror, that fruit bowl sink with the black tap, and then the large shower cubicle. And I know I keep saying it, but again, if space in the shower area is important, then Coachman's are some of the largest showers within the caravan sector, so it is worth considering what's important to you. Equally, their kitchens, you know, the finish on the kitchen is absolutely stunning, and we can see this copper and grey splashback again, and the solid worktop, and that's what you're paying for. So I know some people might say, oh, that's expensive. You do get what you pay for, unfortunately. So that's the way it is. Now this one, this is the 480. This is new for 2026. Again, we've got an 8-foot wide model. It is single axle, but what you're going to notice is it's much shorter. This is a small and compact caravan, but 8 feet wide. So again, we have our gas barbecue point, our electric point. The electric hookup, I believe, is actually in the locker around the other side. We can see, if I just close this for us, it's just on a magnet. If I close this for us, we can just see the full length of those graphics for 2026. On the back end of this new model, we can come round here and see the back end on this 480, as say 8 feet wide. Let's venture in and see what's on offer in this new one. Right, so coming in, now I believe this is a 2-berth, and this is, I'm not sure if it is the only 2-berth 8-foot wide caravan on the market. I'm not sure of any other 8-foot 2-berths. So this is the sleeping area. Now what you can do is you can use these as single beds, or you convert it into a big double bed. Obviously up to you how you prefer to sleep and how tall you are, because you're going to have a limited length here as a single. Now again, in this model, we've got this beautiful sculpture there of the wood, the lighter finish as well. So this is light, it is bright. This caravan feels absolutely huge. You can just see the amount of space in here. You do get the wireless charger there. And if I sit down, you'll also, so if there are just 2 of you, if I just pull this out, you've got a little table here in the chest, so you can sit and eat here. Then you have the drawer, a bit of storage under there as well. You come into your kitchen, big flap, worktop again, nice and solid. The splashback, the tap, extractor, microwave, big cupboard here as well. That's lovely. So, and the plugs, couple of plug sockets, so that really good size kitchen. And then on the near side, you've got more space here, the bracket for your television. So you've got a TV wall here, storage underneath it, as you can see under there. And then more cupboard space. And then coming back, this darker wood mirror, and then it feeds back into our bathroom. And as we go, we just get another little bit of access under here. So this could be a good place as you come in to put your shoes and dog leads, anything like that. You can put what you want in your cupboards. It's just ideas that I'd be putting in. And then the washroom at the back, and this is lovely again. What I do like is, because this is a small caravan, this isn't one of the biggest rear bathrooms on a 2-berth, but it's got a beautiful feel about it. Got the dark wood. If I open this up, you've got a good size wardrobe here. That's the Alder tank there with the pink fluid. So storage in your wardrobe. You've got your towel rail, that's on the Alder system. The Thetford loo, your sink, your fruit bowl sink. And this is, say it's almost like a dark sage green. It matches my top look. I've accessorised. So it's the green here, the copper here, big mirror, and then I'll pull this open. Good size shower. There's no compromise there. Absolutely fantastic. So this is the new 2-berth layout on 8 foot wide. Let me know what you think. What do you think to the 8 foot wide 2-berth? Loads of space in there and that beautiful flooring. Really impressed with this flooring. It's actually one I've been looking at for my house at home, because we're redoing our new house. And so yeah, that's actually the colour scheme I was looking for. I won't take it with me. Right, there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at the 3 models that are here in the Laser range. What I'll do is I'll put links below to the Coachman website so you can have a look at the models. The website will be being updated over summer, so you may just have to wait a little while before some of the new information is available. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.